Welcome in to this guided journey and transmission today, the 4 bodies of quantum alchemy. The quantum alchemy of one implies that all possibilities already exist. Everything is one. Cause and effect are only useful illusions in playing with separation. All timelines are simultaneous. All is now. Reality mirrors inner congruence, not effort, not the result of something, because cause and effect are only useful illusions, where everything is now, everything is here, everything is one. Alignment is instantaneous. It's not sequential. Your desire is a recognition of what already is, not a request. And your identity is the selector of how all of this is experienced. And so if you take a deep breath in and go just a layer deeper than you came into this experience with, by taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Do not continue to listen to this transmission if you are driving, if you are doing anything physically taxing. Close out any and all browsers on your computer or mobile device. Fully immerse yourself in this experience. And if you are not able to do that at this moment, simply pause this transmission and come back when you are able to be fully present, fully here, fully focused and attentive. Let's go deeper. There is a fountain of infinite light. It is inexhaustible. It is unbroken. It is overflowing with everything that ever was, is, or could be, because everything is now. There is no past. There is no future. They are only expressions of what you are experiencing now. This fountain of light is not above you. It is not outside of you. It's not gifting you drips of wisdom in exchange for worthiness points so you can levitate above your humanness. It is what you already are. It is all and everything that you will ever be. And from this eternal fountain of infinite light, you, or what you call you, expresses into form through 4 interpenetrating bodies of consciousness. There are more than that, but for the sake of our journey and the experience of wholeness, 4 perspectives are just fine. 4 perspectives of one being, one field, one act of creation that is already complete, whole, and perfect. Take a deep breath in and out. Let's go deeper. The shift from self-realization, knowing your nature, to self-actualization, living as your nature, happens now. It doesn't happen later. It doesn't happen when you've learned more, accrued more knowledge. It happens as a point of awareness, and that awareness is you, fully attentive to this now moment. That's why cause and effect collapses entirely when you understand creation through this quantum reminder that you are awareness. You have no filter of experience without awareness. We can build different psychological models of a linear world, and that can be helpful as we're playing with a 3D simulation or holographic experience of what we call physical reality. But it is only helpful up to a point. And it will never help you truly understand the infinite power you hold as awareness. But it is one translation of your awareness. The physical body is the sensation mirror. It is what your body is telling you right now about the version of you that you are inhabiting, and what sensations arise when you imagine stepping into the version of you who is already living your most fulfilled, prosperous reality. The emotional body, your resonance compass. You are never thinking or intellectualizing your way into evolved consciousness. You are feeling your way there. So whichever emotions consistently show up when you think about you, when you think about your desires, what they reveal about the identity, the self-concept you're currently resonating with, is the exact ceiling, the upper limit of how you will experience awareness or consciousness. The mental body, the meaning maker, the story that your mind is still telling, that anchors you to cause and effect thinking. This happened to me, so I am that. Whatever meaning you agree with about yourself is also what you are agreeing to about reality. It's indicative of what you are agreeing to about what is available, what is possible. It is what is veiling your ability to access awareness that is more evolved, a bigger picture. And the universal body, the spiritual body, is the living reflection. If your life is your universal body, in other words, your conceptualization of the universe and the totality of everything as a whole, it is only and ever reflective of your internal frequency, made up of everything you think you believe you know, the meanings you've created about every experience that you have, at least those you can remember, and those that are unconscious are still behind the scenes forming that identity and self-concept, this living reflection. And whatever recent external event in the outside world, or what you think of as the outside world, is only and ever a message from your deeper self that is showing you how your own reflection is either benefiting you or it isn't. And the quantum alchemy of one, the entirety of this identity taken in simultaneously, this is self-actualization. In other words, who are you when you stop trying to create a future outcome and instead Live as the version of you where all of these conceptualizations are a living dance of identity and self-concept. Now, where the reality of your desire can already be your most natural expression, already is your most natural expression. If you were to have a better understanding, a better feeling, a more evolved experience of that today, then what would you do today to cement this vision into being? That is the invitation today. And so prepare yourself to begin this journey by having a sip of water if you have some nearby. Straightening your posture if you are seated in a chair so that your spine is straight, your shoulders are back, your chest is open, your feet are flat on the floor. You feel your seat firmly placed evenly in the chair that you're sitting in. If you are laying down, that's fine. As long as you don't cross any limbs, no crossing of the arms or legs, lying straight, spine straight. Your spine is a natural transmitter and receiver, and when it is unencumbered and allowed to flow freely, you will have a deeper experience of this guided journey and transmission today. And so as you prepare yourself to receive this message, it is really just you reflecting back to you through me. You manifested me to deliver this message to you today. Take a deep breath in. A nice slow breath in through the nose. Hold for a count of 3. And a nice slow breath out on the exhale, just a little bit longer than the inhale as you breathe out through the mouth. And doing that again, in through the nose. Pause for 3 beats. And exhale, mouth. With each cycle of inhale and exhale, you feel yourself going one layer deeper, deeper into awareness, deeper into the quantum alchemy of one. And now breathing normally in through the nose and out through the nose. Coming into the conscious awareness that there is nowhere to go. There is nothing to do. There is nothing to fix. There is nothing to manifest. There is only this invitation to remember. We are journeying through what I call the 4 bodies of quantum alchemy. You will not have the experience of becoming something new. You are already complete. You are already whole. Here, you simply soften into what you already are. You surrender into what is. Take another breath in and out. And if your eyes are not already closed, you may do so now. Phase 1 is the temple of sensation. You bring your awareness now into your physical body. Imagine going inside your awareness, inside the body, almost like you're listening to me from inside your own body. Feel the weight of yourself. Feel gravity holding you. Feel the quiet hum of your entire operating system being alive. Your metabolism, your digestive system, your nervous system, your limbic system, your pulmonary, alive with this quiet hum. Notice the temperature of the air on your skin. Notice the subtle movement of breath in your chest. If you focus keenly enough, you can feel the pulse in your fingertips. Your body, this body, is not separate from consciousness. It is consciousness, condensed into sensation. It is the infinite, translated into a sensory experience, organized, reflected in a nervous system and all other systems of the body. There is this fountain of light that you are, and your body is where that light meets matter, or what we think of as matter. In the quantum, we are light, organized at different frequencies, different vibrations. In this physical reality, it is a meter, a yardstick, a metric. Your own body is showing you information, giving you messages constantly about the identity you are currently inhabiting. Ask your body silently now, what are you showing me about the identity I am currently inhabiting? Simply breathe in and out, and let there be a void space before you force an answer. The ego doesn't like empty spaces, so it may interject. Intuitively notice when it's the ego answering. You're not judging it, you're not trying to shut it down, you are just noticing. And now ask it again. Body, what are you showing me about the identity I am currently inhabiting? Breathe into that pause. Let the empty space just be there for a second. And then you just notice. You notice any tightness, any softness, stillness, energy clenching or opening up. Nothing is wrong. Your body is simply giving you feedback. This is not limitation. This is information. This is not resistance. This is a message of where you're being invited to open up. Now gently imagine the version of you who already lives in deep, healthy fulfillment, who already rests in ease, experiences suppleness and flexibility and openness in the body. As you hold this image or reflection, notice now what happens in your body. Does something open? Does something release? You're just noticing. You're not fixing. By openly noticing and receiving this feedback, the body will begin to calibrate itself to this frequency all on its own. No effort, simply allowing. As you hold this vision of yourself in perfect health, deepen that experience. Simply feel it as if it's already here, already now. You may notice a dull ache simply opening up. Maybe some chronic pain in the body, feeling a little less intense. Straighten the spine, relax the jaw, open the energy of the throat. Let your shoulders relax and roll them back a little bit. Feel the movement in the chest and the muscles of the back. Breathe deep into the lower belly. Lift one leg up from the floor and the other leg, simply to adjust your body. And now feel yourself sitting or lying in the space. What's different? What has changed? What did you just allow your body to recalibrate to? Where it feels more open, more nourished, more loved. Phase 2, the field of resonance, the emotional body. Now imagine your awareness expanding slightly beyond your physical form. An energy that subtly orbits around what you think of as the borders of your physical being. Sense this subtle field around your body. Get a sense of this emotional body. This body doesn't think, it resonates. It vibrates. Ask yourself gently, what emotion feels closest to my truest expansion right now? Notice I am not asking you what emotion you are feeling. I am inviting you to probe the emotion that feels closest to your truest expansion. That emotional state might be freedom, peace, joy, compassion, kindness, love. Simply notice. It's not going to be the loudest emotion, but it will be if you give yourself pause in this space, the truest one. Peace, passion, excitement, tenderness, curiosity, authenticity. The emotion that speaks the truest is a gateway. Your emotions are portals to the expansion of your awareness. Notice that. Notice how simply naming this emotion creates something that feels like a pathway, a line of connection, a tether. It opens you up. Simply allow that feeling to expand as you breathe in, and on the exhale, imagine that emotion has a color. Make it bright, vibrant, potent. Even if this feeling feels somehow remotely connected, something you only tune into every once in a while, you can only and ever have awareness of who you already are. That emotion or feeling that you might long to feel expanded, simply allow it to. The more you tune into it and place the entirety of your focus and attention on it, it simply expands. This is the power of your awareness, undisturbed, undistorted, a pure frequency, no static. Notice how this feeling, this emotional state, is a direct tether to what you desire. And desire is never a request for something that is absent. Desire, whatever it is for you, something you would like to be, do, or have, is simply a recognition of something already alive in you. And the feeling is the value of that desire fulfilled. Simply feel into that emotional signature now with that knowledge. As you expand into this emotional signature, you expand into this fulfilled reality you desire. Note this frequency. Subtly remind your awareness to come back to this often. Remind your awareness, this is my baseline. This is my home frequency. And with that knowledge, you breathe in and out and let your field soften into congruence. Coherent within equals coherence without. Phase 3, the mental body. The architect of meaning. And now bring your subtle awareness a little further out into the field beyond the physical and the emotional fields of the body. Bring awareness to the mind. Just notice the thoughts drifting in and out. You don't need to stop them. Simply observe them. Notice that there are the thoughts, and there is the you that notices and observes the thoughts. Notice in this awareness that there is a you noticing the mental body, and that mental body is not here to control reality. It is here to help you navigate identity. Which identity you're choosing is whatever is the result of the meaning you've been giving to your life that's keeping you inside cause and effect. So gently get a feel of this orbit around your physical and emotional body, all these fields occurring simultaneously. Now moving into resonance and congruence with each other, with your noticing, with your infinite awareness, softening and being curious about these fields and what they are telling you. Get a feel for this mental body. Imagine you are a cell or a tiny spaceship in an elliptical orbit around the borders of your physical being, around the subtle field of your emotional body. Do you notice any obstructions in that orbit as you gently gravitate in this cell or spaceship in your mental body? Any area that feels sluggish? Any area that you want to speed through and move quickly past? You are simply noticing. You are simply gaining feedback, gathering data. Creating conscious awareness. And as you breathe in and out, ask softly, what meaning have I been giving to my life that keeps me inside cause and effect? Again, you're just noticing. You are curious. You're breathing into the pause with full presence. So awareness instead of ego can answer. And now ask, what meaning aligns with the truth that creation is already complete? You don't need to solve this. The ego, the intellectual mind, the part of you that doesn't like empty spaces and likes solutions, might struggle with this one. That's okay. We're not asking the ego. We're not asking the inner architect that assigns meaning to everything. The awareness within you, the one who notices that you have thoughts, the one that notices you like solutions. Ask this part of self, what aligns with the truth that creation is already complete? Simply let this new meaning arise like mist lifting off of a field in the morning light. This should feel light, not heavy. It may sound something like, I am not behind. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. Or, nothing is missing. Or, I am already that. Let the mind relax from any effort here. Let your thoughts soften. Let the mind become an ally to the desire you have, the fulfillment of desire, through that emotional value fulfilled. Let it be an ally instead of a manager. It is not the controller. Your awareness uses the mind and the mental body as navigation. But your infinite awareness is the pilot. Simply notice this. Notice where your mind relaxes with this realization. Notice what softens. Notice where ease settles in the body as physical relaxation and emotional truth. This all occurs simultaneously because all is one, all is now. Phase 4. The universal spiritual body, the mirror. Now drop in to what you imagine to be a center point within. And notice how easy it is to let this awareness expand out through the physical, the emotional, and now the mental body. How it feels like one seamless, contiguous flow. Let that expand even further. Beyond what you experience as the physical field, beyond what you experience or note as the emotional field, beyond the mental field. Imagine your awareness stretching outward into the room you're in, into the city, into the country, into the continent, out past the planet, into the galaxies, into infinite space. This vastness is not out there. You can have no awareness of something that is not already you. This is your universal body within the scope of what you can experience because of what you call you. What you have called the world is your largest expression. It encompasses the universal body. the spiritual scope of all that is. We would translate this in the 3D as events. Up until now, you might have categorized events, situations, experiences, opportunities as something that happened to you. They are registering through you, through what you call you. As you breathe in and out, ask if my life is reflecting my internal coherence. What is it lovingly showing me right now? Breathe into the pause. Let go of judgment. Embrace curiosity. What are you willing to explore here? There is no universe out there that has your back, and there is no universe out there that is testing you. Any judgment is internal judgment. Any help is well resourced as internal assistance, already available, already now. What you experience or think of as outside of you is only and ever mirroring you. The mirror doesn't argue, it reveals. Whatever reflection you are experiencing right now, don't fight it. Allow it. Simply let yourself feel held inside this vastness. Nothing outside you is separate. There is no outside of you. There is no source outside of you. You could have no awareness of source unless it was already you. How are you already not that? How are you not already that? Simply breathe and go back into your cell or spaceship and now orbit this larger elliptical body of the universal spiritual body. Scan for tightness, resistance, sluggishness, pushback, fear. If you are already all that and all is one, all is now, all is you, what is there to fear? What is that fear? Be willing to explore that fear or resistance or pushback, any sluggishness you might feel in connecting with this vastness, this oneness that is you, is only an expression of self, attempting to show you something, not to teach you. There is no teacher or student if all is one and all is you. There is no tester or testee if all is one and all is you. Everything is the same light, registering itself as different dimensions of awareness, different bodies, fragments of consciousness, all reflecting back to itself from different fractals of light, which is simply information. This fear, this pushback you experience in this vastness is simply information, feedback. How is this feedback benefiting me in this moment? How is what I'm experiencing in the totality of this awareness now benefiting me? How is this for me? That is the only real question. And now we enter the final phase, this integration of the quantum identity, the prime self. Bring all four bodies into awareness. Simply breathe in and out. Imagine you are breathing in through these four bodies simultaneously and breathing out through this seamless, continuous flow of awareness as you exhale. Breathing in and out. Breathing in through physical sensation, emotional resonance, mental meaning, and universal reflection. And breathing out, universal reflection, mental meaning, emotional resonance, physical sensation. Coming back in to the center, breathing back out to a center, all interwoven, all happening simultaneously. This is not a time-forward fulfillment. It is awareness fulfilled. This opens up within you a consciousness of choice, that you are only and ever, in every moment, selecting from infinity, only thinking you are choosing from a limited field. That is the meaning you have given from your identity up until now. Now you are selecting from infinity. Now you feel yourself as the fountain of light, not projecting forward, not becoming, not radiating outward, not attracting, not magnetizing, resonating as one. Final question. Who am I when I stop trying to create and simply live as the completed expression of my own consciousness? Who am I when I stop trying to create and simply live as the completed expression of my own consciousness? Let that version of you step forward now. No drama or magic, no inflated ego, no spiritual bypassing. Your natural expression, your home frequency, your prime identity. Self-sourced, already whole, already perfect, not by ego's standards, but by the fact that there is only and ever one you as a unique fractal of the consciousness that is, as a singular reflection of awareness that will never be composed in the same atomic structure ever again. In that, you are perfect. In that, you are already whole. There will never be another expression of this organization in atoms of consciousness that can be called you. There is no cause to this. There is no effect of it. There is coherence in this perfection, congruence in this wholeness. And now you know what it feels like as it resonates seamlessly throughout these four bodies of consciousness. This is your ultimate expression, and that is enough. Always has been, always will be. Now take a slow breath in and a slow breath out. And let your human recalibrate now to this new awareness as you gently open your eyes, connect with the space around you, taking note visually of three things, taking note auditorily of three things: a sound that is close to your ears, a sound that is distant in the background, a sound that's maybe in a space that is in another part of the house or building that you're in. Welcome your body and physical awareness back into this totality. It's been a while since you've known it. That's okay. Welcome this awareness in with gratitude, with love, and with a curiosity about what else gets to be expanded in your awareness now. Now that these four bodies are open and recalibrated to your prime identity, what will you do with this? There's no need to do anything. But if you feel creatively inspired, how does that want to express through you now? Will you write something? Go and sing? Run around in the grass? Dance in the rain? Celebrate this awareness. What you celebrate tends to elevate and expand. It has been my pleasure to share this with you today. You may stay in this space if you like, but if you're ready to come fully back into the body, beyond just opening your eyes and checking into your space on a physical level and what you hear around you, you may want to get up and stretch. Move your body a little bit, sway your arms. Drink plenty of water. Thank you for being here, Infinite Creator. Blessings and love, and bye for now.